Let's get healthy this morning. Ringing in your ears. Sometimes it happens after a loud concert. Usually it's temporary.
But if it lasts, you should have it checked out. Dr. Sapna Parikh tells us more. Hello, doctor.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, Ann was talking about ringing after the Jonas Brothers concert. If it lasts, it could be a sign of something else. And so you have to find out what's causing it. So do not ignore it. Here's why.
Well, it was very sudden. One evening, the hearing in my left ear just got a little bit quieter and started to ring.
The ringing in Alex Kaplan's ear is called tinnitus.
I actually had to block off my left ear because it was terrible. I couldn't function. It was driving me crazy.
It can range from a high-pitched ringing sensation to a roar.
Dr. William Portnoy is an ear, nose, and throat specialist in Manhattan. He says tinnitus is one of the most common problems he sees, and there are many causes.
It's a very frustrating problem. Probably the most frequent cause of tinnitus is some form of occlusion of the ear canal, simply wax.
Tinnitus can also be caused by other things, like an ear infection, damage to the inner ear from a loud noise, cabin pressure from being on an airplane, or worst case scenario, a tumor in the brain. In some cases, like Alex's, the ringing was a sign of hearing loss.
What I'm most concerned about is making sure patients aren't suffering with a drop in their hearing due to a nerve deafness.
Yes.
While there is no proven cure, Dr. Portnoy says steroid medication can help, but only if you get it in time.
If the treatment really is not started within, let's say, a week or two of their presentation, they ultimately may end up with permanent hearing loss in that ear.
Puff.
Tough.
Tip.
Tip.
This is why it's so important to see your doctor right away if you have ringing in your ears.
Since my last visit here, which was I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, the ringing got a little bit quieter.
Alex says he didn't wait before seeing his doctor.
Could have been a lot worse. I mean, I did manage to recover most or a good amount of the hearing that I lost, which is great.
Some medications can also cause ringing in the ears as a side effect. There's aspirin, Viagra can do that, certain antibiotics. Usually it does stop when you stop the drug, which is good, but that's something else to think about. You do want to get this one checked out, that symptom. It's one you shouldn't ignore.
A headbutt can also cause ringing.
If you do it hard enough.
Is that
Yes,
from
that's true.
You tried it? Have you had
experience
it?
with your brother?
I saw The Wrestler,
Oh, okay.
and
haven't
they
seen that yet.
did great headbutts.
You got to be
I
careful with
haven't
those iPods too, because my kids always have it on too loud, and you know it can't be good. What happens if the ringing doesn't stop?
If it doesn't stop and you've had it checked out and ruled
Yeah.
out those other causes, there are white noise devices you can actually use. It's like a low-level noise that drowns out the ringing. Some of them actually look like a hearing aid. Some of them are devices you can use at night when you're trying to sleep. But yeah, it's a really frustrating, really annoying
In the meantime,
symptom.
turn it down. Turn the volume down.
Dr. Sapna, thank you so
Yeah.
much. Appreciate that information.